Ooh, it's still happening. It's in there. It's all in the tank, and I got the flow.
Can we see if it's leaking?
It's not leaking. Well, I'm telling you what the problem is. Welcome back, guys. We're going to show you how to whip up one of these professional handrails quicker than your grandma does chicken and dumplings. Welcome back to the Joy of Welding. I'm here with Big Mama Dave, and we've got an exciting episode for you. What part of Colorado are we in, Mr. Dave?
Sunny Gunnison, Colorado. Rocky Mountains.
Fantastic. What's the name of the business you have?
Vulcan Ironworks.
Vulcan Ironworks. Fantastic. What a lovely facility. You do a lot of structural steel and a lot of other good bits too, huh?
Oh yeah.
You do a lot of ornamental iron all around town. How's work in the mountains?
Working in the mountains is challenging, but it's great. Great views, and most of the time sunshine, so we can't complain too much.
Before we slap one of these handrails on this bad boy here, we've got to do an important part of the process, and that's prep.
That's right. Prep is key.
Would you join me on a prepping party, mister?
Yes.
Let's do it. We're going to go ahead and prep the ends of each parts of these tubings with our flap wheels.
I'm really watching the boss fan horse over there. I see that he's not worried about getting too far on that nose scope back, but he is putting a little chamfer on those edges.
So we're going to go ahead and mimic what he's doing. Oh wow, I'm still grinding. He's over there playing on his telly. All right, the gritty prep is out of the way, and I see noticed that I cost you a little bit of time and money because I wasn't doing exactly what you needed. You finished real quick.
You did a good job, though.
Put that little chamfer on there, and now we can start getting jiggy with it on the table, right?
Yes, as soon as we clean the table first.
We got to prep the table as well.
Nice and stone. Making sure all the burrs are off the table. Nice and flat. Flat table, flat rails.
Let's get all these blocks over here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're going to lay things out before we start with blocks.
Gotta have a plan, right? A good plan.
Always plan first.
Okay, so let's get all of our tubes over here and lay them out accordingly.
Beautiful. This is the top piece of the rail, and we know our post is going to come in an 1.5 inches, and we're going to put a little 1/8 inch on there. So we're going to do
back because of
we're going to cap this in.
Whoa, fabrication's all about tight tolerances.
That's right. And then we're going to take these are our posts. We're going to lay out where our picket spacing is. We got a list of where they're going to be. So we got 3, 13, 16, boop, boop. And I put an X on the side that the picket's going to be on. So we get 8 and 5, 12, 3/4.
You just spin off numbers like it's a
16, 3, 16.
count.
21, 5/8.
He has these all
26
down.
and
It's
8.
not a math genius, I promise.
30 and 9/16.
He is quick on the draw with that tape measure. You gotta be too if you want to be a good fabricator.
That's right. I'm gonna match these with the square.
What another fabricator, you shouldn't do it that way.
Some could.
But it's all about saving time. Using the tools we have, you're gonna line everything up with your blocks, eh?
I'm gonna use my box to line it up. Now I have a square.
So
That's
that
what you want to do.
can't be
Now it's twisting
catty
about.
wampus from the other, right?
That is exactly true.
What about your soapstone? How do you like your soapstone?
Nice and sharp.
Sharp. Tippy top shape.
Tippity top top.
That's top class.
Time to just run right back over to the old pencil sharpener.
An actual pencil sharpener?
You know it. Couple X's tell you which way it goes.
So the X's are on our bottom sides.
X on bottom side. We're gonna cover up our X.
Okay, cover up our X and then we'll start with the 1 3/8 from that end. We can start laying our pickets. So we have enough layout that we can actually, because it didn't seem to me like you did a whole lot here, Dave.
And that's right.
Not a whole lot, but we're gonna really rely on this here.
That's right.
Table.
Squares up. All these lines are within a pretty tight tolerance. So we use the table.
I'd say that's within a cricket's leg. This is the moment I've been waiting for, getting all these blocks on this table.
Blocks. Block.
So you use these to just hold things in the square position that you're looking for mostly.
That is correct.
And you could stack and tack these just like Legos, huh?
Yes, you can.
Wow.
They're getting a little tight tolerances.
So you're just lining these up for our main piece right here?
Yep, this is gonna be our top. We got blocks for that. I'm gonna put one that way.
Well, like doesn't
Move it all. Getting here our end here.
Now, when you're cutting these over, you're making sure that the seam protruding is facing a certain direction.
Always. Like not to see the seam if we can handle it. So we're gonna go down and in with the seam.
Always facing inside or down to the ground.
That's right.
That's how you know you're in the right spot.
Now, we got this and that.
But Dave, that doesn't sit center. It's just
doesn't.
Gee whiz.
We need a shim.
Shimmy time.
I'm using a 1/4 inch. This is half material, 2 inch. Divided in two. We got a 1/2 inch. We want to space around the side. Bam.
We're centered. We didn't have to pull out tape measurement.
Nope.
That's quality stuff. They even clamped it down right into position and keep. You just get it down. Make sure the person's tied up against that size. And then you've got clamp holding this thing in place, clamp holding this one in place. You have to use a lot of clamps.
I love clamps. You never have enough clamps.
I love clamps.
I love them because they're clamps.
Clamps, I love the clamps.
So we got a 4 3/4 space in between. We know these are kind of 4 3/4. We just double check them. What I like to do is put one here, one there, and we got ourselves a square.
There sure is a shim party in here, Dave. We'll put those 1/4 inch ones under here. And I noticed that when we're butted up against our pickets, we still got a little wiggle room. We got 3/16.
Yes,
A little space right there to really make things nice and tight.
that's right.
We still have to get these centered. How do you get those centered? Because, I don't know, I feel like there's some weird math involved.
We got a 5/8. We do some math. That's 2 inch. So we subtract that. What is that? 1 3/8. Divide that in 2. What do you get?
11/16. 11/16. So now we're going to make 11/16 out of, we got 1/2 inch.
1/2 inch. Goes across the whole thing. And now we're gonna put some shimmies underneath it and raise the whole thing up.
Shims do we need to get that level?
We got a 1/2 inch. Let's add 3/16.
A 1/2 inch is 8/16 plus the 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11/16.
11/16 it is. 3/16. We got one left. Wow, do this. So, we got an 1/8 inch shim, a 1/16 inch shim in there somewhere. That makes 3/16.
Shimmy.
Put those underneath. And we're gonna just double check our math and make sure we did things right.
These little dogs perpendicular to those. Line them up on the X side.
On the X side,
Line
we got a line, boom, boom, bing, bing. Oh, we got a double check. It looks pretty even to me.
What you got there?
Anti-slag spray.
You don't want any spatter on any of your parts here. You need a couple more. Fantastic.
Keeps the table clean. Keeps your weld clean.
You could also use Crisco. We've got the old EMP 285 right here. Let's power this puppy on. We've got our mix gas right here, 7525. Our regulator and flow should be around 20 CFA. Let's go to the front of this machine where we do want to set it up for a MIG. But we can have this wonderful option. It's that S-MIG, which is smart. Super smart. We're running, what size wire?
035.
We're running 035 wire. We're gonna go ahead and click that old dog right here. We do have different wall thicknesses as far as the tubing here. What size tubing is that?
1/8 inch.
We have some 1/8 inch wall tubing, as well as connecting the pickets that are, how thick are those?
5/8.
They're 5/8. We wanna have a little bit of a happy medium. As we go up in this material size, you can use that 3/8 or 5/16. Ooh, that'd be some spicy stuff. So let's just go ahead and stay away from this S-MIG since we are working with different thicknesses and find something that works just for us. Hey Buckley, what settings do you guys normally run? Fantastic. Buckley says I think we should be welding somewhere around 19.5 and 280. Fantastic. It's a tech party, yeah! You guys put 4 tacks on everything? You may not know it by the looks of it, but I was a real party animal back in the day. How my tacks look, Dave?
Oh, let's take a look. Not too bad. Looking good.
I like to tack little cattywampus of each other so nothing gets twisted and out of square, you know?
That's how we like to do it.
All it takes is a couple clamps and some shims and you've got yourself a handrail. Now we've got to weld some.
Yes, we do.
Now before we just get to burning some wire up, we do want to prevent distortion. So can we move anything from this fixture table to kind of make it easier on us, or should we keep all the clamps out?
Let's keep the clamps down. The ones we need to remove, we'll remove when we need to.
Get in where you fit in, right? Is what they say. Get in a bind or get left behind.
That's right.
We can't just weld all the way around each one of these tubes. We want to be a little bit methodical about it. So we're going to do each individual picket. We'll make one of these happy little welds. There are 4 to do. We'll make one weld, skip over to the next, and skip over, skip over. That way we evenly distribute our heat and we don't put too much in one area. I know we've got a lot of clamps and a lot of fixture here, which keeps everything nice and tip-top. But if we put too much heat in one location, we could banana something. Now that we've done every other one, we'll go hit those ones that we skipped. Looks like every single one of these pickets has one weld on them. We're just gonna go ahead and do the other sides again, doing that same skipping pattern. Before we weld the tops of these and then flip everything over, let's get our main posts welded up too to give these pickets a break. Let's go ahead and zip zap zoom these are top dogs right here. Don't be silly, clean that chip. Get all that goop out of there. That's how Dave's just way over there talking and I'm just welding on his stuff. He's not even double checking nothing. By now we removed all those old dogs off the thing. We can flip it over and do the backside, huh? Cool. Golly gee.
steel. Don't use a shim. Get the shims out of the way. Grab a couple blocks out of the way. And lay her on down low.
Oh, nice and gentle.
And we'll lube her up again.
I could use a little squirt myself. Thank you. It smells nice. What is it?
Lavender.
Now we can just hammer down. I'm getting a little bit of porosity. It's not the gas, it must be the nozzle spray that I sprayed in here.
Grinder! You're getting cross-headed. That name's kind of maybe becoming heavy in the groove, or
Looks like our good friend Porosity showed back up. These things happen. They're not really happy accidents, they'll really get under your skin. You just take this old eraser and get in there and remove that porosity and just try to truck on. You don't want to have that problem again, so we'll take this piece of scrap and make sure she's still welding properly. Well, it's clean to me. What I'm thinking it is now is that eggs better, it's soaked into that joint. When it gets hot, it's trying to vaporize up or something. Because it's welding good everywhere except these last ones. They got 3 sides sealed up, you know? And that stuff got to burn. It's got to burn off some direction. And it's only... It's still happening.
let's check the tank. I'm getting a lot of pressure.
No, it's in there. It's all in the tank, and I got the flow.
I got you turned up a little
You got a water bottle? Can we see if it's leaking here?
Where's
all those.
plates?
It's not leaking.
We're
I'm
1026.
telling you what the problem is.
What is this?
In our
Is that it there?
440.
No, it's all in. We welded 80% of this without it having an issue.
No, I know, yeah. But he also sprayed the same stuff on it.
So I just did this weld. I'll do this weld.
Sounding good?
Frost. Ass little frost. And normally it'd be fine, but because I've welded 3 sides already, it's seeped in and it's just all in there. And the start of the weld is fine, but by the time I get halfway, it's starting to vaporize off. I've got to weld it, and then grind it and weld it. Remember, kids, any spatter can be your best friend, but it can
Top plates
also
with the bottom plates.
get trapped in your weld and just ruin your day. Every price for your life. You know me, kids. Don't forget Jimmy.
and clip it all right down with some acetone, and she's ready for finish.
I sure did have a blast building this handrail with you today, Dave. This was a great time, and you know, we did it quick and in a hurry. All you need is some clamps, a fancy fixture table, and a couple $1,000s worth of tools. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic. Thank you very much. Great job.
Where can people find you?
You got us in Colorado, and VulcanIronworks.net, and Vulcan Ironworks on Instagram.
Thanks, Mama Dave. We'll see you guys on the next one.